to sue Fortnight again. They totally just screwed me over. Didn't it there? Do you think I'm gonna make it, Channing? I have 50 health left.
Maybe.
Do you think I'm gonna make it? It's gonna be close. Oh my gosh, I might not make it. I thought I actually was going to, for sure. Oh my god, I didn't make it. I thought I was going to. Sub YouTube.
Say subscribe for more.
Subscribe for more.
How many minutes should I make this?
Take your health away, little crapper. There's 50 of them, jeez.
What happens if you got them all?
I would be written off. I would be a genius, because I am. Just kidding.
I'm a genius because I found the A in the...
You found the what?
The A.
The 8?
I found the A in the puzzle.
Good job. Don't know what you're talking about, but got him. God dang it.
Are you playing against the Rams?
Yes, and I'm happy about it.
Are you Tom Brady?
Yeah, I'm Tom Brady. No, I'm number 9, whoever the heck that is.
What number's Brady?
12, I think. Holy crap, brother, chill out.
Is he gonna be at the Super Bowl?
No, he's not.
Are the Chargers gonna be there?
Probably not, Jenny.
But the Vikings are.
Yeah.
Because it's at their home field.
No, it's not.
You said it was.
I was kidding. Yeah, they totally just happened. Just kidding. Should I report them? They can't see it.
Can they see that?
No.
Can they see this? They can see that.
You hack. They're hacking, honestly. They are. They're such hackers. Hope they die in the hole. Oh god, don't lag again. I'm gonna be in bush.
Cracker Barrel prides itself on being a restaurant where the whole family can sit back, relax, eat a nice meal, shop for knickknacks in its old country store, and play a round or two of giant checkers. However, despite its southern charm and always convenient locations, some of Cracker Barrel's delicious menu items are incredibly bad for you. Here's a look at the foods you should probably avoid on your next trip to the southern staple. If you're ordering Cracker Barrel's fresh fruit and yogurt parfait for
Avoid the
breakfast,
chili.
you probably think you're making a healthy choice.
Nicotine.
Unfortunately, while ordering yogurt and a room full of bacon and pancakes is certainly admirable, this fruity breakfast is not as healthy as you were likely hoping. The fresh fruit and yogurt parfait breakfast seems harmless enough at first glance, with its low-fat yogurt, seasonal fruit, plenty oats, and crunchy granola. The parfait definitely has a lower calorie count than a pancakes and bacon breakfast too, tipping in at only 510 calories, but it also has a whopping 65 grams of carbs and 41 grams of sugar. You might as well stick with pancakes. Topping a salad with fixings like cheese, croutons, deviled eggs, and fried chicken is definitely one way to make your greens taste good, but Cracker Barrel's fried chicken salad should be a no-go if you're working your waistline or heart health. This decadent salad dings in at 870 calories, 1,860 milligrams of sodium, and 53 grams of carbs. And that's without the dressing. Drizzle on some honey French dressing and you'll earn yourself another 350 calories, 580 milligrams of sodium, and 26 grams of carbs. If those numbers sound appealing to you, just grab a fried chicken sandwich and call it a day. Cracker Barrel offers a different dinner special for every day of the week, but you should probably skip Sunday's fried chicken fiasco. The breaded and deep-fried Sunday home-style chicken sounds like down-home cooking at its finest, but you might want to check your blood pressure before ordering this crispy dish.
Can I go to IHOP?
Sure, Channing.
Are they busy?
Right now?
Yeah.
No.
How do you know?
Because I doubt it.
At 6 a.m. tomorrow, will they be?
Probably.
Did you arm him?
Arm who?
You got him.
I'm such a camper right now.
Did he know you?
No, he's probably mad.
Is that legal?
Yes, it's legal. Legal.
Got them, didn't you?
No, he's not dead.
Did you arm it? Did you harm him at all?
Yeah, I heard him. Oh, you lost. Should I report someone? Does this work on when you're playing like mobile kind of thing?
Yeah.
It does?
Mhm.
I don't know. That'd be hard kind of. Because there's not a stand.
Yeah, there is built into the Switch.
No, I'm talking about like when you do this. Can you play like...
Yeah.
You can? I'm gonna play again, okay?
Okay.
Are we gonna win?
7:15 I get to play a game.
Are we gonna win? What time is it?
Your phone is running low on storage. You might want to get an SD card. I don't believe that kid.
Why not? You just wanted to beat it.
What would you do if I did?
I don't know.
And puked all over Jill's lap and she got in an accident and crashed into Roger's house. It hit him. Would that be funny?
No. Roger.
Would that?
Stop playing. Shoot.
Right. Okay, Google. Who is Roger Smith?
According to Wikipedia, Roger Laverne Smith was an American television and film actor, producer, and screenwriter.
Was he really? Look, Jenny. Oh, it was
Okay, Google. Who is Bill Camlin?
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that yet.
Okay, Google. Call Grandpa.
Sure, what's your grandfather's name?
Bill.
Before you can make a call, you'll need to complete a step in the Google Home app on your phone. In the app, look.
Should I call him and just make sounds? What do you know it's us, Jared?
No.
Is he a dummy?
No, he's nice. Isn't he? Isn't he, Jenny? Isn't he nice? He's a nice guy.
Standards are nice.
Very nice
Sure, they can
man.
lead to massive commercial monopolies over an industry, but at the same time, they ensure that wherever they're used, interoperability wins. The alternative is to have two or more competing standards that don't work with each other, making them more expensive to develop and get adopted, raising the potential for all of that development money to go to waste, and posing the risk to consumers that the new technologies they buy will be out of date if they choose the wrong side. One of the most recent stories of a largely preventable standards clash is the war over the two high-definition optical formats, Blu-ray and HD DVD. As the 90s were coming to a close, HD TVs were beginning to become a viable market. Prices were going down, TVs were getting larger, but there wasn't very much content to watch in HD. Movies were either on VHS, analog stored 480p, or DVDs, digitally stored 480p, both standard definition. But except for a few unpopular tape-based formats, nothing was available to make full use of the sharper picture that HD TVs offered. The first step to the solution arrived when a man named Shuji Nakamura developed the commercially practical blue laser diode. With optical media like CDs and DVDs, wavelength of the laser being used determines the amount of data that can be stored. The thinner the wavelength, the more data can be compressed into the same space. That's why DVDs with a 650nm wavelength can hold more data than CDs with a 780nm wavelength. So, to increase the storage on a disc more, the wavelength had to be pushed even shorter, from red light to blue. With the blue laser diode ready to be used in optical media, tech companies got to work on creating a format to put HD content on the disc. Sony and Philips started the ultra-density optical and DVR blue projects. But their early prototypes for what they called Blu-ray discs weren't appealing to the DVD Forum, a group of companies who managed the DVD's format standardization, since they needed a plastic caddy to hold the disc that would drive up the manufacturing costs. The DVD Forum decided to make its own blue laser format, which it eventually adopted from Toshiba and NEC. It was originally called Advanced Optical Storage, but quickly got renamed to HD DVD. Conflicting formats are bad for everyone, and the companies behind both optical discs knew that. DVDs were able to avoid that problem by having all companies agree on one standard, so in attempts to prevent the war, both the DVD Forum and the Blu-ray Association attempted to compromise on one format in early 2005. Some of the main points of issue were the physical design of the disc and the software platform for interactive content, either BDJ for Blu-rays or HDI for HD DVDs. Bill Gates himself argued that Blu-rays would work as smoothly on personal computers, and shortly afterwards, Microsoft and Intel both announced their support for HD DVD. HP tried to form a compromise by suggesting running HDI on the Blu-ray disc format and threatened to support HD DVD otherwise. The Blu-ray Association disregarded the suggestion, and negotiations came to a close. It was time for the formats to go to war, and let consumers decide what disc would be the future of home video.
You guys doing okay?
Before the release of both technologies, the war was still anyone's game. Each format had 3 of the big 6 movie producers. Over time, though, Blu-ray features began to attract some companies, like Warner Bros. And Paramount, but Paramount soon stepped back to exclusive support of HD DVD. The lack of exclusive support for HD DVD by movie studios prompted retailers to back away from the format. Both Blockbuster, they were still a thing back then, and Target began to focus primarily on Blu-ray. Warner Brothers soon followed suit the next year, after originally publishing to both formats. With this dropping support for HD DVD, the end was becoming apparent to Toshiba. In a last-ditch effort to push the format, they drastically reduced the price of their HD DVD player to almost half what it was originally being sold for. The move tanked, and not long after, Best Buy and Walmart, the largest vendor of DVDs, both announced they soon would be dropping support for HD DVD. Within 4 days, Toshiba too announced they would stop selling, developing, and manufacturing HD DVD, essentially bringing an end to the war. The remaining companies after Toshiba jumped ship didn't take long to do the same. Microsoft stopped producing their HD DVD add-on for the Xbox 360, and the last 2 of the big 6 studios, Universal and Paramount, joined the Blu-ray camp. In an attempt to help clean up the remaining HD DVDs floating around and ease consumers in their transition to the winning format, Warner Brothers exchanged HD DVD collections with their Blu-ray counterparts, at a greatly reduced cost compared to simply rebuying the movies. How did Blu-ray win if both formats had relatively even support towards the beginning of the war? It mostly comes down to the fact that, in practice, the companies on both sides were far from even in their capabilities to sway the market. Blu-ray had more studios on the fence than opposed, because of the features it offered,
Can we
like
get
an
an
improved system for
HD
DRM.
DVD
The
player,
companies behind
Jared?
Blu-ray also contributed significantly to promoting the
Sure.
market, especially Disney, who published
right
display
ahead,
videos to
Jimmy.
be used as in-store demonstrations. Probably the biggest determining factor, though, was Sony's decision.
Oh, that's Oh yeah, it'd be. No. No way, Jose. Does he see me? He saw me. I have aimbot. I'm a hacker.
You are?
Yeah.
How do you hack?
I don't know. Get out.
How did you know its number was 12?
Whose?
Tom Brady's.
Well, I mean, I don't know, I just knew. Everyone kind of knows that.
He's been playing for 18 years.
Oh, I beamed him.
Will he retire after this year?
Oh, yeah. Channing, I already have 3 kills. Am I doing good? Channing, I have 5 kills. Is that the best we've ever done?
Mm-hmm.
I got him again! Let's go. Let's go! Channing, I'm wrecking some moves. Holy. Oh no, I'm out of ammo. Any ammo in here? Ouch! Let's go, I have 9 kills. Look! Isn't that good?
Yeah, that's the most.
I'm on fire.
Do you get points for it?
No, or yeah, in the game, but not like.
If we
I
got
don't get
100
V-Bucks.
kills, would we get a prize?
No, probably not. And I just got hacked. I think I was hacking. No, just kidding. But it was though. I'm gonna lose. We're gonna lose, and I was doing so good too.
Would you laugh if I bought a TV?
Yeah. How did that miss? Oh, I hit him for 86 or something.
You hit Brady?
No. That's BS. Yeah, that's I'm playing Playground.
You get one more round, then I get to play.